Hi guys, I'm Milena.
I'm Lola.
And I'm in Serbia.
This is so late.
This
I'm
is so
sorry.
late. Yeah, and every reaction this week is so fucking late.
I mean, disregard this if it's on YouTube. Like, if you're watching this on YouTube...
Yeah, it's normal.
If you're wondering why we didn't post like 2 weeks ago, it's these reasons. Poor Milena was supposed to land on Monday.
4 days ago, honestly. And for those 4 days, I have been on the airport trying to catch a flight. And every flight I got cancelled. I was with my girlfriend, and at the end we got separated. She got the earlier flight, so I was all alone in an unknown city.
It's an unknown city.
It is, because we went to visit my brother, and first flight that got cancelled. To catch a second flight, I had to go by train for 4 hours. It's
what?
Yes, Zurich.
Yeah.
Zurich. What's the name in English? Zurich or Zurich?
I don't fucking know what it is in English.
I was in Geneva and the.
Oh fuck! Oh my god! You flew from what?
Yeah, we had to catch a train
that in my mind
that costed 100 francs.
Francs, sure.
Francs. Imagine. I mean, I hope.
For which flight? For the second one?
Not flight, a train.
Yes,
for the second
flight.
Yeah. We went to for 3.5 hours.
I didn't know you went to the other city for the airport.
Yeah. What do you mean you didn't know?
Well, because honestly, in my mind, Zurich and Geneva to me are the same fucking thing. Like, and sometimes when I say, where did you land, I always think, like, in my mind, they're the same place.
They're not even close.
I know they're not, but for some reason, those two names in my mind are the fucking same. So, like, if you told me that you're catching a flight in Geneva or Zurich, I was like, you're the same.
No.
And that's where you were at the airport where we slept in.
Yeah.
Oh!
I hate that airport. First time I was in that airport, it
was the two of us and her mom.
Yeah, and
we were catching a flight to Valencia.
Early in the morning.
Yeah.
And we slept, and we came.
It's fucking awful.
Yeah, and we slept on the that airplane airport. And
because we had a flight early, like 6 or something.
6 or something.
So like we couldn't have gone anywhere basically.
Yeah.
We
could have gone to hotel, but like my mom.
Oh my god!
didn't want to pay for that.
If her mom can save like $10, she's gonna do
it. So like we had to sleep on the airport.
And look, sleeping. I am tall. Like I'm 180 centimeters. Sleeping on a fucking chair, like 2 chairs, because like there's like divides, right?
Yeah.
Not comfortable.
Horrible. I'm not tall. It was still horrible for me. And
we already did this once in Amsterdam.
But we were broke back then.
Yeah, we were broke and we slept.
We had to sleep at the airport.
Well, I mean, no. I mean, we didn't have to sleep at the airport, but our flight was also early. And we didn't know if we could catch the metro.
We couldn't catch it.
We couldn't catch it, so that's why because our flight was like at 5 or something. Yeah. And like the last metro is at midnight.
Yeah.
Honestly, I was so excited to sleep at the airport. I was like, oh my god, how fun. I caught a cold.
We froze at that airport.
It was awful.
Fucking froze.
I'm so sorry, I know what this intro is.
Yeah.
She just came from the airport.
Exactly, and
I just came to her
and
place.
I've been at that Zurich airport for 3 days trying to catch a flight. First got the flight, that flight got cancelled. Then tomorrow came. They were like, my girlfriend got a flight the next day, and like while we were waiting for her flight, like the company that I was flying with told me, oh, maybe there is gonna be a space for you, wait for that flight, wait this and wait that, and I was waiting until the last moment. I was fucking hoping I'm gonna catch it.
Which company?
Air Serbia.
No, but the time when they were supposed to catch the second flight, I swear to fucking god, sky opened up.
Yeah, here in
like
Serbia.
I was with my friend and I was like, I had to go to my place to like take some things because I was sleeping over. When I was going back, I had an umbrella. I threw it. The wind was so fucking strong, it blew the umbrella out of my hands. I was like, oh, fuck it. And like an hour later, the street was flooded. Yeah. So basically, that's the story. That's a 7-minute story of why we're late. Yeah. And we're here to film only 1 episode today, so I can edit and post it to you guys today. I don't think we have ever posted a video more real time.
Yeah,
like we're filming this at 7 p.m.
And you're gonna get it in like 10, 11, 12.
Let's not assume. I'm gonna fucking make it for editing because look how we're talking. So we're here to watch.
Honestly, I don't know even
Fullmetal
what even
Alchemist.
happened in the last. Oh, what do you mean?
I mean, look,
remember.
because we watched the 30th episode. At this point, I feel like it was 2 weeks ago. I'm not even
Honestly,
joking.
it
I feel like
was.
it was 2 weeks ago because we watched the OVA. Where we left off, we all fucking know it, and the OVA expanded on it. We were watching the Ishvalan
Massacre.
Yeah, I can't really call it war.
I think we talked a lot about that in the last episode.
Yeah, I think because the OVA also was touching on it, so like I don't think it's necessary to
repeat
like,
every
yeah.
single thing. Like my opinion hasn't changed about anything. It was horrifying to watch both episodes, especially the OVA one, because it was about our two favorite characters, like one of our favorite characters, Roy and Hawkeye, and it was it was
that was
really
the 30th one, yeah.
It was what?
That was the 30th one. Did you say the 30th one or the OVA?
OVA.
The Hawkeye wasn't in the OVA.
It was horrifying to watch both episodes.
Well, it's hard to see the characters that you love dearly. To see them doing this and
doing
to just
stuff
like
that I don't think I would forgive to anybody. Honestly, like it's really hard to watch them do stuff like that that are, in my opinion, unforgivable, and yet I know I already love those characters. Like, it's fucked up, honestly.
Yeah, but I really, again, we mentioned this, but I really love the show's approach to those storylines.
I agree.
What Hawkeye said in episode 30, like I still cannot like really believe that, like, because we watch so many shows where characters do, like, in the past, let's say they have done some awful things or whatever, and it's a case of like, okay, now they're making up for it by doing this right deed, and they're trying to make the country a democracy, but they also want to stand trial for the things they have done. Like, when she added that part, that really fucking hit me.
Yeah, that was my favorite part, honestly.
Yeah,
with just saying that, I had a feeling, even after watching all the horrifying stuff that they did, like, that made me love her and appreciate her even more.
Yeah.
I can't say I think they deserve a happy ending. Like, would I like them to see suffer at the end? No, I would not. But, like, if I would, to be honest, they don't deserve to get away from the crimes that committed that easily, you know.
Yeah.
But I think they will. I think they are suffering within themselves. You can see how they are.
Honestly, like, in a perfect world, I would want them to, like, stand trial in front of the, like, remaining Ishvalan people. And, like, whatever they give them, tell them. I mean, that's it. You know, appropriate. If the Ishvalan people want to show them mercy, I would be happy for them. And if they want to, like, throw them in jail for the remainder of their lives, I couldn't argue anything about that.
But if they were to be together, I'm joking. Let's get
a
before
romance
that.
in jail.
I don't think that's that bad. I'm joking. I'm not. Never been in jail. Hope we'll never be in jail. Watch some shows with good romances in jail, you know?
Oh yeah, true.
I mean,
I didn't watch it. Orange is the New Black, right? Is there another one?
No.
Vis-a-vis.
I watched one season.
Yeah, okay, but still.
And not only that, Prison Break.
Oh, true.
Prison Break.
Mila's favorite show.
I mean, that
childhood favorite show.
Exactly.
Okay,
12 minutes.
We can stop. I'm
not gonna continue with Prison Break right now, even though I really want to.
Look, I really want to see my boys. I have missed them. We haven't
my
watched
God.
them in so long, and I like.
Honestly,
I need
very
to
excited
watch
to
them.
watch this episode.
I miss them so much. This is my favorite show in the world. I swear to God.
So
I love
cute.
it so much. I don't know what to do without it.
So cute. I agree. What?
Well, as usual, I'll read the next episode's title.
The Father's Son. Führer's Son. Oh yeah. Oh
Bradley, will you give me the storyline? I desperately want. I can't even ask the show for anything. Like, really, this is so greedy.
Literally.
They give. Am I greed?
Yes, you're greed.
But they give me everything.
God,
Imagine
you're
asking
greed.
for more.
I want to find out which scene am I if you're agreed. What?
Oh shit! Let's do it. I love
Is
like.
there a test?
I mean, I'm sure there is. Let's see, like,
Let's
which
find.
Fullmetal
Let's
Alchemist.
do it now.
Do you want to?
Yes.
Which character? No, but we can't.
What?
We don't know all the characters. That's the problem.
Yeah. But can we find out which sins we are? Which sins?
Well, what if we get spoiled there as well? We don't know. We don't know Pride still, and we don't know.
I want to find out which sin am I.
Honestly, like, if I'm being realistic, What is it called?
Sloth.
I'm sloth.
Why?
Well, I feel like from all the sins, like my most
Well,
sin is being lazy.
You've
I'm
been
not
greedy
fucking...
today.
I am selfless. What is that face? Who's driving you later? Look, let's watch. Let's watch the episode. I have no idea what the title means. The 520 cents promise. Vengeance. Oh fuck this one. Oh fuck this
We're
one.
here.
Damn it! It's Scar. Marco must have told him about his
How is he in here?
Why is there subtitles?
There is subtitles.
Why is there subtitles? What is... They heard us! They heard us!
I haven't even noticed. I'm like, why are you so shocked? Is it because he's in his old body?
No, I'm like, why am I reading things?
Oh, hello. When are we gonna meet this
Where
one?
is this one?
Let's meet her in this episode. This is gonna be the episode, right?
No, it doesn't sound like the episode.
The Fuhrer's basically hired you to be his hostage. Will you be alright?
This close to him, it just means I'll have a better chance to kill him in his sleep.
You scare me. Hey, Lieutenant.
She's the cutest.
Yes, what is it?
I just want to say thanks for telling me about Ishval.
Babies.
What are you gonna do when you get your real body back? I mean, afterwards.
Well, let's see.
Sleep.
Food.
I really want to eat some of Winry's apple pie.
If I was reading, I would feel a lot of pressure, honestly.
And what about you?
I guess the first thing, I'll make some courtesy calls. Let Granny and our teacher know we're alright.
Yeah, of course. They've both helped us out so much.
Calling Granny to ask for Winry's hand in marriage. I see you, boy. You ain't
You know
slick.
what? They'll be smiling when they see us.
Yeah,
That'll be nice. Just to see them smile.
yeah.
Oh, she's so
I
cute.
know things are rough right now, but I'm starting to cheer up. What about Scar and that girl?
Exactly. They were the only ones who could use it.
Well, if that's the case, they're doing something different.
You mean she's gone? The little obnoxious girl left? This morning. But she... We could still find her.
She's in love with...
And we don't have any clues.
But we do have a clue, Al.
I mean, how exactly, though?
How are you gonna find?
He's even smaller than she
Exactly,
is.
Panda.
What the hell is that? They're a gift from me.
Jean!
Couldn't you have just gotten me some magazines with girls in them?
I thought you'd already left for the north.
I've got to return something to the Colonel first. You're being deployed to Southern Command, right?
Yes, sir. The opposite from you.
Oh yeah, they're all going in different
I always get
directions.
the worst posts.
Sorry for the interruption.
What is in that chest box?
Sure.
I just came by to get something that I left.
I still don't know how he studied his
I've
alchemy
got
from
intel
her
that
bareback.
Scar is back on the prowl.
Things are gonna be tough without my bodyguard.
Just don't get killed, sir.
Sure.
Maybe I picked the wrong person to side with after all.
Then go ahead and shoot me, if that's what you think. You promised me that you would.
You haven't gotten quite that bad.
They're so cute when they
That's
flirt.
One other thing. Try not to slack off too much.
Right.
They love.
He was so happy now she's gone. His face is in a frown.
Immediately, yeah.
What's in it?
So far.
What's in it?
Yeah, it started off as a hobby of mine.
My bishop.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay.
I can... My knight. I got that in the
My queen.
but I do know how to shoot. And, worst of all,
I'll follow you into hell if you want.
they've even taken my queen.
Like, we all knew it, but boy, I'm so glad you acknowledged it.
I'm still not in checkmate.
I knew it, something was it. Knew it.
Have you seen this cat? I'm trying to find the little girl who owns it. Look familiar?
No, it looks like this. I promise it's not some weird alien.
Al, you're such a good painter.
You don't say. Shingi's alchemy. Sounds promising. I'll ask
Why is he
around
dressed
and
like
let you know
this?
what I find. Speaking of, you owe me some money. So how about you cough it up?
I found a road!
Roy embarrassing, asking for money from children.
How much did I borrow? 500 cents?
It was
520.
520 cents! Don't con me.
I'm not conning you! I'm just not a penny pincher like you are.
I'm sorry, Colonel.
But I promise to pay you back when you become Fuhrer.
Who told you?
Lieutenant Hawkeye told me. And she told me about Ishval, too.
Go on and keep that money for now. But you will pay me back.
Alright, and when that day comes, I'll borrow some more change. And pay that back when this country's a democracy. But when that day comes, I'm gonna ask to borrow even more money from you.
You're not planning to let me off the hook for a very long time, are you?
Now you get it. And you better not worry the lieutenant either. Thanks for giving us a ride.
It's a good plan, boy.
It took long enough.
That's
I was
yeah.
getting tired of waiting.
You're back! You're in for a surprise.
Hey.
It's Roy! Well, I'll be damned. Long time.
Hello, Vanessa. You're looking well.
Oh my god, Vanessa!
Has it been a blue moon already?
But I could use something special. Hey, madam.
My pleasure.
General Grumman, you have an outside call from a Madame Christmas in Central.
Oh? The lady still come a-calling for my services.
Fullmetal Alchemist. You lost your arm. You couldn't protect the prince. And look at you now.
Fool! Careful with your words.
Hey, what do you think you're
How
doing?
dare you call yourself a member of the chosen clan?
Cut it out, old man. She hasn't recovered yet.
Please forgive me, grandfather. I'm sorry.
You damn fool. You're the only reason that my granddaughter is still alive. You have my gratitude.
What? Do I look like the kind of doctor that wants gratitude?
Yes.
Thanks, Dr. Knox. Thank you for saving me.
I'm not such a pushover that I'm gonna let you take my bed for an extra night.
You literally would.
Get
You
out.
literally
You
would.
literally would. I don't believe a word you said.
We don't have much time to find the prince, but he must return to Sheen with the means for immortality. Let's go.
Right.
He has it. He just has to control his body.
And he will
Yeah.
find a way.
I promise. I'll seek out the evil here. Remember,
Promise.
we will return.
How's it going, boy?
Hello, greed. Still greed.
But like,
Greed being greedy still.
lust being lost inside. Not lost. What? Link.
Link.
It's L. 4 letters. Same thing.
Lola.
Yeah.
What was that?
Well,
I'll always be indebted to you for taking care of me.
he was in the Ashwalan
Oh,
War and he
yeah,
was a
I
doctor
mean-
and he feels guilt and these people are like thanking him, you know, for saving their life.
Treating me like a real
Yeah.
doctor. What's the world coming to?
What do you want?
Who?
Oh, good evening, Dad. Good to see you.
It's been a while. How are you?
You sure have grown up. And you, looks like you've lost some weight. I'm surrounded by corpses as usual. Well, I actually spent the last few days treating some live patients. It's absurd, huh? Just try to picture me saving lives.
Hey, Dad. I want to become a doctor. I know that you've been haunted by the things that you were ordered to do in Ishval. No matter what, you never gave up on helping people. That takes courage. For that, for being a doctor, I love you.
You stubborn jackass.
Oh, so nice.
Oh man, it's a disaster in here.
Come on. Why don't we try to clean up a little before you can tell us not to?
I don't know if you actually exist or not, God, but cut me some slack. Even a guy like me needs a break. Just please let me enjoy the happiness of having a cup of coffee with my family.
That's sad.
What the fuck would they... This show is ridiculous. Like, we had Knox for like a total of 10 minutes on screen. Why the fuck am I crying?
The battle is
God.
over.
Crimson.
Ishval is
What the
now
fuck?
under our control, and all thanks to you.
But we'll need the stone back first. What the hell do you think you're doing?
I mean, he can do
Now
whatever
let's
he
see.
wants.
I guess this makes you the only ones who know that I'm in possession of this stone.
Traitor!
What happened? Was that a bomb? What's going on?
I mean, makes sense.
Uh-huh.
But how are they gonna catch him?
Visitors.
He still has a stone.
Yeah.
On your feet, Gimli. You've been released.
I mean, only a matter of time,
So who
honestly.
made this decision?
I didn't say
Bradley?
you could talk, Gimli.
I appreciate you taking care of me.
I hope I never see you again.
I think you're dead.
Just my way of saying thanks.
What is this? I can't get it off! Help me! Don't do this to me! Gimli, please!
Is it a joke? Yeah.
Farewell.
How did they even keep him in jail? I mean, he could have gotten out with the stone whenever he wanted.
I mean,
Now then, what next?
I don't know.
Was that the deal?
Who?
Like,
No, is it fucking Roy?
It's been a while.
Who?
okay,
Okay.
thank God.
I was like, if Roy's taking him
I was
out.
like, why the fuck would he?
Yeah.
Congrats on the early release.
Oh, yeah, okay, because of
So
Scar.
I take it I have you guys to thank?
You
This can
remember
be
Dr.
good.
Marco, don't you?
The scientist who created the Philosopher's Stone? How
Oh
could
my
I ever
God.
forget him?
It appears he's escaped. Or we think he has. One of the chimeras that we had watching over him has gone missing. Marco's specialty was transmuting living tissue. He might have used the chimera in his place. And if that wasn't bad enough, we think he might have escaped with an Ishvalan warrior known as Scar. Well, how about it? Considering you were the one responsible for the extermination and all. You're free to kill Scar if you want, but we do need Marco alive.
You released me just for this little errand?
After you've nabbed Marco for us, there's a certain little town we'll be asking you to wipe off the map. That's your kind of job, right?
It's remarkable how cruel you are.
I don't know if that one's going to be enough for this job.
A new stone. Did you use more Ishvalans to make it?
We actually used Dr. Marco's assistants who helped make the first stone for us.
Your cruelty's infinite.
What the fuck? Literally, what the fuck?
God, his
Why
town.
didn't you kill me back there?
Honestly, I thought he didn't kill
You
him,
didn't
but
say
I
it.
was like,
I think you even said it.
I
I
maybe.
don't know if you said it in
Tell
reaction
me
or
everything
after.
you know about
I don't know.
Gimli. You might be able to help me decipher some of the research notes my brother left behind.
Research notes.
Scar.
Sir, that little girl was able to find us.
Looks like you made it out, Mr. Stone.
So cute.
The Philosopher's Stone! Immortality! Mr. Markle, please teach me how to create the stone. How did you make it? I'm begging you to show me.
I only destroyed the surface. You can stop the bleeding, can't you?
Right.
It will be easier for us to travel if your face is unrecognizable. It's time to leave.
Where are we going?
We need to get to the place where I hid my brother's research notes. The North.
The North! The Queen of the North! We're going to the Queen of the North!
I forget.
So
and
disappointing.
I hate that this show's like 20 minutes. The 520 cents promise.
Oh, it was with me.
The Führer's son. Hate the show.
You're like, I want
Hates that this
I
show
want
ends.
the episode only about Führer's son. You're like,
I don't know, people, like, if I like, if you just like at the end of the show, like wherever place you want to put it, like a split second of Bradley like actually caring about his child, I don't know what I would do. I don't know what I would do.
I don't know. Honestly, in my opinion, the only thing I would like to see from Bradley is that he's not like the other sins. I mean, because he lived amongst the people, so in my opinion,
Well, that's why I want
that would make
that.
sense for him to care. But like, not care. I don't think he will ever really, really care, you know? meaning like he would feel bad and not kill somebody. I think
No, I think he's too far gone. Like at the end, they're all gonna die. I'm assuming. All the sins, they're all gonna get destroyed and everything. And Bradley alongside them. But how does that work for Ling? Ling lives. The rest of them maybe don't. So I'm assuming Bradley's gonna die. But like before he dies, I would just like really love to see that. Like something, you know? Some more depth to it because he was first human. You know, I would really like to see
to me it's not even about him being first human. To me, it's about him living constantly amongst humans, having a child, having a wife.
Yeah, true.
Like, it's not like I don't expect him to have feelings for, let's say, a child as a normal father, like as a normal father would have towards their child, but to have some type of feelings towards, let's say his kid. That. Even though he does not really know how to properly love, you know?
Yeah.
Even though he is too far gone, in my opinion, with his teachings and opinions, and like the sin part did win in him. Yeah. But like, just because he lived so long with humans, you know, like he's constantly, I mean, he has a family, for God's sake.
Yeah.
I would just like to see him struggle or love, you know, something, you know?
Yeah. I feel like the only reason why I'm holding on to that theory still is like, why would Pride say, like, I'm not gonna tell father about this?
But I didn't expect that to be a big thing.
No, not a big thing, but like I want a glimpse of it.
Yeah,
you know, I just like
from time to time. Let's say.
Yeah, like something, like maybe just at the end, like maybe, like in an ideal world, the way that he dies is by like maybe getting distracted because like, oh fuck, he feels some type of way about maybe his wife or his child. Or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just like looking for something human. Yeah. Like some type of a human emotion because like he, you know, he's very too far gone. But I would just like love something. You know, I would love something. So I really like the next episode called Pure Sun. Because I would really like to
explore that and have the episode about him.
Yeah, maybe they give me something more. I would really love that.
Yeah,
we'll see. Bradley wasn't even in this episode, so why are we even talking about Bradley? Who was in this episode? Everyone else. Everyone else. All my best boys and girls. I mean, no, Winry wasn't there. But like
Winry wasn't there.
Winry was not there, but the rest of them were there. I don't know. This scene had a lot of emotional moments. I mean, it's every single one. But like it had a lot of emotional moments, very good scenes for me.
It was a bit calmer episode, like the plot didn't drastically change, or let's say, or something like that. But I agree, in my opinion, also it had really good scenes.
Well, first it opened up with Winry. It opened up with Ed and Hawkeye. You know, after she has told him what she has told him, he was really grateful for her, and I thought that was really nice because like she was treating him as an adult. And like he later on mentioned it to Al.
As they should treat them, especially with the type of job they gave him. I mean, Roy gave him. Yeah. I don't think they should, after everything they have to do for their job. And like,
I mean, honestly, I don't think they treat them like children. I feel like they give them a lot of, you know, responsibility.
Exactly. That's why I want to say, like, we also had that conversation before, like in the beginning of the show with Hawkeye, and when Roy didn't want to tell Ed and Al about Hughes.
Yeah.
And Hawkeye was like, what, now you're starting to treat them as a children? Like, now you don't want to tell them the truth? And I just loved it. Like, they should tell them the truth about everything, especially with what they're doing. Ed and Al, they're in constant danger. They need to know stuff like this. What's happening? What's happening.
And then the part that I also really loved, the title of the episode, basically, when Roy picks them up, Ed owes him money. And Ed says, like, I'm gonna give this money back to you when you become Fuhrer. And I think that was that whole conversation when Ed kept telling you, in the future, when you be this, now I'm gonna ask you for more money, and then later on I'm gonna ask you for more money and whatever, like basically saying, in the future, you're gonna continue being you and good, and we're gonna have this relationship, and you're not going anywhere. Ed is the fucking sweetest, we all know this, but he continues. I mean, along with Hal, I really enjoy their relationship very much.
That's what I wanted to say. Roy's and Ed's relationship is one of my favorite relationships in the show. I mean, it's minor. It's not that big of a deal as some others are, you know. But
well, and the show that has so many fucking relationships.
Exactly, but I like the progression from when they start, where they started, and like how annoyed they were from of each other.
Yeah, I mean, they continue to be, but like with love,
but
you
like.
know?
Love. I would say more appreciation.
Yeah, I would say love
and respect, and I just love to see that, honestly, and care.
Yeah,
I mean, more than love, but sure.
Love. They love each other. Okay, they're basically family. I love that. That's the promise. Like, I'm gonna give this money back to you when you succeed in everything that you're doing and everything that you want to achieve, and when you build this democracy and everything that you want to do. I thought that was really nice. I really like that scene. Roy is doing some things. I'm not sure what he's doing.
Something.
Like, he was one of his guys gave him the chess box and then one of the pieces. We're gonna talk about that scene in a second. But like in one of those pieces, there was a little note that he ended up giving to the woman. And I'm gonna make an assumption that was a brothel. He gave it to the woman, and she has information. She's gonna like get him something. I have no idea. So he's doing something. But before that, Hawkeye, entered. They were flirting and everything, and then the boy goes, like, he is taking chess pieces and like he is talking about who his people are on the board or whatever, and shamelessly calls himself the king. But more importantly, calls her the queen. And like, we fucking know that she's the queen. Like, regardless of you, boy, she's a queen. But like,
she's a queen more than he's a king.
Yeah, true.
In my opinion.
True. Yeah, very true. He's like my queen.
Yeah. So fucking cute, honestly.
They're ridiculous.
So fucking cute, honestly.
They are ridiculous. Who gave them the fucking right? They're the best. I don't know if that's like when this is gonna be a thing. I did think, like, when we were watching that episode, the OVA, and then someone also later mentioned it, but I forgot to mention it. When he was looking at Hughes and his wife, and he was telling Hughes, like, how can you hold a woman that you love after having done what you have done? And I feel like there's like, that's why the two of them are not together, because like clearly they're in love with each other, and like clearly to everyone and to both of you,
everything that happened and what they survived just made them not be emotionally able to be in a
relationship.
Yeah, even though they are practically.
I mean, they're in a relationship basically with everything else except like
romance,
the physical part.
Yeah.
I mean, they care about each other the most. They love each other the most.
Yeah,
they take care of each other.
Yeah. But they are not ready about to be in that type of an emotional relationship, and that's in my opinion really reasonable.
Yeah, and I feel like when after they are able to achieve what they want to achieve, and then I guess feel some sort of not relief, but like feel like they have made up a bit for the things they have done, what they think that they have committed, like maybe that's when they become.
Do you think they're gonna kiss in the show?
Yeah, just like, I'm not gonna hold my breath in the last 10 episodes or something.
Even maybe last episode.
Yeah, me. I think maybe last episode, but I feel like maybe because I'm expecting.
I don't know. I think
war.
Yeah.
Like in the heat of a war, maybe.
Honestly, I have no idea about the two of them. I don't know why. Like,
what do you mean?
I'm 100% sure we're gonna have Ed and Winry become a couple.
You don't think we're gonna see Hawkeye and Roy become a couple?
No. I mean, I don't know, honestly. I mean, I think we will all know they will be a couple.
Oh, okay, but just like you won't see the moment.
Yeah.
Don't do that to me.
I'm hoping, but like I'm not sure with them.
Like,
with
I get what you mean.
Survived,
I get what
I
you
don't
mean.
know if we're gonna see them at the end be ready to maybe
at the end they're gonna say something that's gonna be clear to everyone that they are emotionally ready.
Like,
maybe
I have no idea.
I'll take whatever you give me.
But
okay, because it's gonna be perfect.
Winfrey and Ed, I think we're gonna get that. Like, it's because like they're not.
They're gonna get married by the end.
Yeah, and
there's gonna be a time jump because you can't get married at 15. Okay, please no. But like in the future, and then yeah. Okay,
in the future,
we do a time jump. They get married like whatever 25, wherever you wanna go. Still too early, but fine. And they're the guests at their wedding. Unless they're in jail. We'll see about that, but I adore them. Ridiculously, the most emotional part of the episode for me was with the doctor. What's his name? I don't know. I really, like, this is ridiculous to me. We had this man for like a total of 10 scenes maybe in the entire show. But like we know that he was involved in the war, much like the rest of our
We
characters.
know how he also feels about the things that they have done in the war.
Yeah. I mean, we see that like when, you know, the first thing basically that he says to Roy is very like hateful.
Yeah.
I can't quite remember what he said. You can clearly see by the things that he said that he really considers himself and the rest of the people that have been in this war monsters.
Yeah. And you can clearly also see that he is suffering from deep depression.
Yeah.
And like that he can't get out of that. I mean, he has really funny scenes in this show. Like we often laugh when he...
Because he was like screaming at our kids and whatever.
But it's not hidden how much this all has affected him.
Yeah, he's clearly very affected by it. Even now,
I mean, someone would say,
appeared.
I mean, not as affected as these Schwallen people who have died by...
That stands. Like, I can't, like, every time I believe in
Exactly,
people I know,
isn't
like, it's so strange to talk about things like that. Like, it's strange for me to be like, I feel bad for the people that feel bad because they have committed genocide. Like, that sounds ridiculous, okay?
Yeah.
It sounds absolutely ridiculous, but it's a show. It's where we are.
It's our main character.
Okay,
so let's talk about that.
Yeah. You really see with the doctor that he almost seems like he has detached himself from the world. Like when his son came to visit, it seemed to me like he hasn't even seen his son for a bit.
And I mean, he did say that he has grown up.
Yeah. So like he is really isolated, but like he's that type. Really, his biggest punishment, even if he now ends up in jail for whatever he done, that doesn't really matter. His biggest punishment is in his own mind because like he's just very much stuck, and it's very actually sad to see.
I mean, he can't get out of his mind because as opposed to Roy and Hawkeye, he doesn't have any motivation in his mind. Like they know what they want to do and what they want to achieve and how they want to make up in any way they possibly can for what they've done, and he doesn't. Yes, he treated our patients at that point, but like he doesn't have anything else in life in his mind. You know?
I mean, like basically even the treating of the patients, we like made him like we came to this place, like we made him do this, and otherwise he is very recluse and he is a coroner, right? So like he works with dead bodies usually. You see that like when we saw him, he was like remembering the Ishvalan war, so like that haunts him and he's constantly in that mindset, and it was a very sad honestly it was a very fucking sad scene when it flashed, like the Ishvalan war, and then it flashes to May and Lan Fan thanking him for like saving their life. And it's such a huge contrast. Like he's used to taking life basically, and now he saved someone's life. Actually, like really meant something to him that those people like thanked him, and then his son came and said that he wants to become a doctor.
Yeah, and
because like his father kept trying to help people. Like even after everything that happened afterwards, he kept trying to help, and like his son sees him in a different light and then he sees himself, and like then he's making coffee and he's asking like if there's a God, please just like let me
have this moment.
Yeah, because like I think he's talking that he's constantly in that state of depression and he can't really shut it out, and so like he's basically asking for just like let me enjoy these 2 hours while they're here to drink coffee and not like feel the way that he feels all the time. And that was like honestly what a fucking thing to add to it. Like I can't express like this is why I love this show, but like this seems, what other show fucking does this? Like this character, for all intents and purposes, we have so many characters, this character is not that important. He's not a crucial part of the show in any type of way. To give him such a valuable emotional scene, what fucking show does that? That moment of the episode really hit me. That was like my favorite part of the episode, because like also at the same time I'm like thinking wow.
We also had the last part with Scar and the doctor and May came there.
at the end of the previous episode, I don't know if I said it in the review, I can't quite remember if I said when we were talking. I don't remember when I said it. But like I said,
I remember you saying, you hoping that the guy is not dead.
Yeah.
Oh, I think that then it was a review. You hoping that the guy is not dead, like, and I think I said, don't hope for much or something like that.
Yeah.
Like some.
I don't know, but like because I thought Scar wasn't gonna kill him because the doctor is too valuable with the information.
Yeah, but in my
and
mind, when you said that, in my mind it was hoping, because like, oh my god.
Like what, I didn't want Scar to kill him like that.
You didn't want
Look,
Scar.
a part of me is like that as well.
But like why I said like, oh, don't hope for much, because to prepare ourselves. I was like, don't hope for much. He did kill him. I mean, he has a reason to, like pretty good reason. This man is literally guilty.
Couldn't tell him anything.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, but like makes sense that he is valuable and that Scar wouldn't want him dead.
Yeah. And so like I was like thinking. Yeah, I said like I think maybe he just put a body in there, but then I was like, oh, why the fuck did he find a body and like blood and everything? I was like, okay, like that's a stretch.
Yeah.
But you know, when they put it the camera and everything, then it made some type of a sense. And he's alive, and I really like that, because now this is like the whole thing with Scar is even more interesting, because like right now he's with the doctor. It's also part of the horror that happened in the Ishvalan with the Ishvalan war. I just think that's going to continue to make for such a great storyline for Scar's character. And the doctor is, again, very valuable. I mean, I also feel like I feel bad for the doctor. The doctor is also being haunted by, you know, a lot of bad memories. And at the same time, he is
from the people that he has killed.
Exactly, like... I don't know how to process these things at all.
It's ridiculous.
It's fucking
like,
ridiculous.
This has never happened to me.
No, because like each and every single one of our war criminals.
Like
otherwise, you look at them and then you would be like, they're such good people.
Yeah,
they're such kind people.
But then you just remember and you're like, I'm ridiculous for feeling sorry for them for.
Yeah. So
it's
like,
ridiculous. So like, I mean, every time we say something nice about them, I'm like, yes, he feels bad that he killed Ishvalan people and did experience on them. Oh, poor you.
Yeah. Like, this is gonna be like, let's just all prepare. It's gonna be a constant show thing.
I think it's
like if I say I feel bad for them, everyone know that I know. I don't know how to approach it. I feel bad. I can't control my emotions.
Me feeling bad doesn't mean that I'm excusing their actions.
No.
Just that right now they're suffering.
I mean, as they should, I know. But like, it doesn't make me feel good.
This is horrible, honestly.
It's a interesting situation that we're in. Never happened. It's never gonna happen again, I promise you. Like, this is a once in a lifetime show. Scar then burnt his face off because, I mean, there was like actually like a reason for it. I am sure there is also a part of Scar that, like, you know, wants to hurt him. So that he wouldn't be recognized, because he's very valuable to the since they need him. But they are now going to decipher the notes that his brother left him. That's gonna be very interesting, because his brother did say that this alchemy is strange, and I don't know what that means.
I mean, we know that like father couldn't affect alchemy of Scar and May.
Yeah, because theirs is based on like, because there's history and alchemy.
Yeah, it's different.
And the brother, as far as I know, was like creating whatever and creating with a combination of both, if I remember correctly. So like, Scar's arm is like based on alchemy or something like that. What I think. That's why they could fight against the father. I think it's gonna be very valuable. In our fight against
definitely that's gonna be one of the most important parts.
Yeah. So I really want to see what happens there, and like in the battle now we're gonna have Crimson.
That's what I wanted to mention.
Crimson,
right now.
When Scar catches you. God.
I mean, Crimson is trying to catch Scar, and in my opinion, Crimson is much more stronger than Scar.
Yes, but like Scar is much more angry.
Motivated.
Like if I'm placing bets, all go on Scar. Like, not like obviously because like he's the main character, let's say, so like that's kind of obvious, but like even if it wasn't, just like the amount of emotions that like honestly, is fueling Scar, I don't technically it shouldn't be like that.
When we saw what Crimson could have done with the Schwalm people, and now he has an even stronger stone.
Yes, but
I mean,
like
he could
the
have
arm,
destroyed.
Scar's arm is very powerful.
It is, but like I think Ed and Elle together could put a good fight against Scar, where I don't think they can put against Crimson.
I don't know. I mean, he does have.
That's how it
he
seems
does
to
have
me.
Philosopher's Stone.
Two.
If we could somehow take his Philosopher's Stone,
then we win.
Maybe that's the way we do it. I don't know. I guess we'll see.
I mean, I think
that.
May is gonna help that as well.
That was so fucking funny. He's like, this one found us. How girl? Like, she's the cutest, and she has tracking skills apparently. That's basically where we left off.
Exactly.
Everyone is going to do some things and finding some things out. When is the father Hohenheim gonna show up? Because like honestly, I need information, boy. Like, you need to tell us something so that we can like know what we're supposed to be doing to prevent everyone from dying. God, we have to save the town. I'm gonna cry. Like, this is ridiculous. We have to save the town of the doctor.
Oh yeah.
Because he said like you're gonna kill that town.
Yeah.
We have to save that. Like, I'm not gonna like the doctor's not gonna survive that. I'm not gonna survive that.
Okay, guys.
It's night.
It's night, and I think it's time for us to finish this review.
Yes,
Thank
that's
you
it.
so
Thank you so
much
much for watching.
We'll see you very soon.
Bye.
And this time actually
very soon because like we only have today's Thursday, so like base Saturday.
Yeah.
We see you on Saturday.